about 6.5 feet tall. Why is my airbrush not working? We were tripping over each other. We were splatting on things in our kitchen. There was color and airbrush spray going everywhere. It was like chaos in motion. This thing might be a little bit heavier than I thought.
No, okay, go. It's on there. It is not wrong. You gotta notch it out more, notch it out more. Let it go into the cake.
Right now, anybody can win this. Their cakes are still very different, but they all have unique qualities. They're not finished. Time is running out. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next.
Horrible.
You know, a lot of times it's easier to put these designs on paper, but we actually have to bring them to life. That's a whole other story, so I guess you just go for it and you do the best you can.
Team leaders, you have 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes left.
The clock is ticking. Add the details and hope that we get it right. Jennifer, is there any coral or rock that we could go up higher with this? Oh my God, I think I want to go in there.
No, this has to be like this.
Time's running out.
Or you got a little more coral. Let's use this up.
We have a lot of work ahead of us, and we're not done yet.
1 minute to go. Remaining. Detail on the cake. Simple detail.
Come on, airbrush.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, your time is up. Good job.
When Michael finally called that time had expired, I was nervous. I mean, because, let's face it, Ashley did an amazing cake.
Now it's time to move your cakes to the show area for the judging. By random draw. Tarek, your team goes first. So 9 hours to put this up. We don't want it to take 9 seconds to take it down. We're gonna try to center this. Let's give Lucia some space. All right, this is the big one. The big one.
Well, wait.
All right, now we can do this. Okay. Yeah, we got it.
Keep going.
Keep going. Wait, it's fun.
Parallel park it. We're there.
That?
We're there.
Richard, you are up. Jennifer, make sure you grab that pipe. You grab that pipe. Another bump. Up.
Yeah.
And finally, Ashley, please move your cake to the show area.
Okay, we're gonna do this very slow, okay? When I need sugar pieces right now. Knowing I had to move this cake 200 feet had me just slightly on edge and worried. It had to go up a ramp. Oh, it's going crooked. It's going crooked. It had to be shifted and turned. One heavy cake. Oh, we have lots of sugar pieces, which are extremely fragile. Are you watching the jellyfish? All right, y'all need to stop. Stop. Can y'all pick it up?
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit, just to get it over the hump. Steven, get your hand away from that. Keep Mike away from it, too. Come on, guys. Heavy. Not to mention, the cake was enormous and weighed, probably a ton. Good job, guys.
Team leaders, remain where you are. Assistants, you may return to the kitchen.
Hi, guys. Thanks.
Derek, please tell us about your cake. We wanted something that was going to be fun, vibrant, kid-friendly, and takes the myth out of the fear of shops.
Terry, I love the colors and the vivaciousness, but I gotta tell you, it's off-center. Not just the tilt off-center.
It was intentional.
Okay, if it's really intentional, I want to look at it and know this is intentional. I don't want to think it's a mistake. I want to know that's intentional.
They were merciless at points. They unleashed. But that's fine. I can take criticism.
Derek, I think one of the things that impresses me the most about your cake is that when you make a cake, you're making it for the client. I think you nailed it with what Lori's looking for. Well, thank you very much. Richard, please tell us about your cake.
My goal was to leave here with a fully complete cake. After looking at it, the two cakes next to me are gorgeous. I'm almost embarrassed to have this cake here, but I had to finish it.
What I really like about your cake is that it's very true to your sketch. For
First, Richard, I just want to say I'm really glad you didn't quit. Now, let's focus on the cake. The fondant work is unfinished. The coral is unfinished. This looks like a kindergarten kid made the cake. That concerns me.
As the owner of your shop, you're a leader. When I go into my kitchen every day, whether I make a mistake or do something wrong, I need to stand by my finished product. I agree. You need to believe in yourself, and that's going to make your teammates proud for working with you.
I took everything the judges told me into heart.
All right, Ashley, tell us about your cake.
We wanted to provide the attendees of the aquarium event an experience. We wanted them to come look at the cake, be drawn to the cake, and want to look at it again and again and find something different every time. It's interesting. It's like, is it beautiful? Well, no, it's not beautiful because it's kind of dark and gloomy looking. And I was really concerned with rips on the bottom of the fondant. I can see how you kind of repaired it a little bit, but I would have focused on that.
The Shark Summer. I got a problem with that sign. It's hiding behind the seaweed. I would have chose the middle of the cake.
I really wish that logo was more spectacular. We had a hole in it and actually had it hanging from our structure in the center, and it tore.
Listen. My mother always told me, if you're going to make a mistake, don't try and sell it off on
I'm not
somebody.
trying to sell anything. It is what it is.
Okay. There was a request made by the client. The client is always the boss.
It's really hard to put yourself out there with your own work and then have other people criticize or judge you.
You made a comment earlier on that you want people to come back and look at different things. And honestly, this is something I could see my son and I standing in front of for hours, staring at it. The detail of the pulled sugar. If you look on the back side, it's just as impressive as the front side. You did an awesome job.
I can take criticism and I can appreciate that and take it 100%, no problem.
All of you did an amazing job, but only one of you gets to take home $10,000. And the cake that is chosen to be front and center at the Aquarium of the Pacific has to be the perfect fit for Shark Summer Kickoff. Please return to the kitchen area, and we will call you back when we've made our decision. So, lots to discuss. Holy, that was brutal.
My God.
Good Lord. At the end of the day, you need people to look at that and say, wow, that's the ultimate cake.
Right.
All right, let's talk about Richard's cake.
I think the animals at the bottom are adorable and well done. There's some, major technique problems, but hey, Are you okay?
Yeah.
I think they really ripped your shred.
Yeah.
Well, I liked Tarek's cake. I think the sharks look great. I think kids will love this cake.
Are they going to look at that cake and say, it's cute? Or are they going to look at it and go, wow? All right, what do you think of Ashley?
The sea stars and the jellies and the seagrass, all of it's beautifully executed. I mean, that sea star is gorgeous.
I don't want to have to search for the title of the cake. I want it to read and be lined up properly.
I knew we were making shark cakes. I didn't know they were providing sharks for judges, though.
It fits the criteria, and I think it's a wower.
My question for you, as the client, is, are you in agreement with that? I think we have a decision. It's been an incredible day of cake decorating, and you should all be really proud of your hard work. As you know, only one of you will get to take home $10,000 and be the star of Shark Summer. Richard, you completed the task, but your vision just didn't quite come to life. So I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
It's the ultimate cake-off. I got my kicked, but, maybe someday in the future I'll be able to redeem myself.
Ashley and Tarek, it's down to the two of you. The decision has been made, and I have Lori here to do the honors.
Derek, I love the shark coming through the layer that's been eating the cake and even the cake crumbs on his mouth. I thought that was a nice detail. I also thought it was leaning. Ashley, the shark ray, you did an excellent job on that animal. I think it gets really dark down in the bottom, and the Shark Summer logo, you can't see it. I am very impressed with all the work that you all did here today. It is truly amazing. But there is just one winner. And I am very proud and honored to say that, Eric, your cake will be featured at our event. So congratulations.
Thought he won. Thought he won this. It's amazing.
Team Awesome. I named him this morning with the ultimate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ultimate Takeoff is honored to present to the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach the winning cake from our Shark Summer competition.